Friends of psychopaths/sociopaths, how did you realize your friend wasn't normal? When I, age 21, 1989, walked into the hallway in our shared house and saw him playing the electric piano. He had a photo of the girl he'd been dating in front of him and was, badly, playing mournful-sounding music. Bad breakup? I said, and he explained to me in careful detail how she had accused him of being a feelingless monster because he was unmoved by some minor tragedy, I forgot precisely what. He proceeded to tell me she was right, he didn't care and couldn't make himself. He didn't take joy in the other person's suffering, he just wasn't moved. So the piano and photo were an attempt to fit in with the rest of you. See, if I'm doing this, I'm acting like a person with feelings, and people will like me better. I did the 1989 version of Weird Flex, but okay, and he evidently decided that meant I was cool with his lack of feelings, and he'd come to me every week or so with some situation coming up in his life and ask me how I thought a person with feelings would react. He eventually got pretty good at this, he called it putting on the human mask. People he met after this generally accepted him as a functioning human. We've been friends ever since. He's very successful as a financial manager of some kind, because emotion doesn't enter into his decisions. He's married, has a couple of cute kids, who he sees as mostly gibbering animals, but sometimes they think. His wife seems happy, but he rescued her from some really toxic situation, so she might figure she's better off, and to the best of my knowledge she has no idea his humanity is a mask. He still talks to me every time her birthday or their anniversary or Christmas comes near, and runs gift suggestions by me. He's totally intelligent enough to see that the stock/cliché gifts are the wrong choice, but doesn't have the perspective to be able to put himself in his wife's shoes and see what she'd want. I'm pretty good at it, judging from the reaction she has to his gifts. Added in response to many comments, he's not autistic, or at least not meaningfully so. He's what we would have called a psychopath before all the DSM-V changes came out. He's had multiple therapists agree with this. Flat effect, no remorse. He was raised in a stable and loving home. He followed his parents' advice about what the rules for life were, even though he never understood why people were supposed to behave that way other than to avoid consequences. He loves being in business because you can be as predatory as you like without consequences, so long as you stay legal. His primary motivation is to have status and wealth, which he's got plenty of both. Collecting tokens makes him a winner. Having a seemingly loving relationship with his wife and kids gains him status. If he treated them badly, others would talk. He says that were he born in caveman times, he'd be the guy who stayed up alone at night and guarded the camp while everyone else slept.